Okay, yo, what's up, guys? This is Future Smart. I'm here with a really bad player's guide to playing PvE on reserve, right? So the first couple of things that you might want to have if you can afford it, right, is get these keys, right? RBKORL, RBRS, R RBKPRL, and sometimes this one RBST. This actually has a lot of really good stuff in there, and it doesn't really matter where you start on the map. So I'll show you the couple starting places. So you might start out here and make your way up this way. You might start out over here in one of these buildings. Sometimes there's a player here, so you don't necessarily want to go that way unless you're ready for a confrontation. So I'll loop all the way around back here. I'll loot all the stuff on this hill. We'll jump the pipes. We'll go all the way around here to the Scavlands Extract building. We'll loot that. Come here, loot this little building too. And then if there's people in here, I like to shoot the turret that's sitting right there and then make my way all the way around up the side of the map up to where that big dome is. And so that KPRL key will loot here. This is actually this key is actually really worth it. In my opinion, it doesn't always hit, but it makes its money back. There's a safe here. I'll hit the two inside of the building, and then we'll kind of loot the top of the dome there. So let's go ahead and get in there right now. We'll jump in. One thing I do like for this map, because once you get up to the top of it, you can snipe a lot. So bring a gun with a scope on it. And also, I like a face mask too, because that way, in case someone's shooting up at you, you're you're not you're not gonna get like one shot in the face if you have like some sort of face protection. Hopefully, right? Jump in there. And I'm kind of hoping that we actually get one of the spawns that's a little bit further away so that I can show you guys the routing. This is a super non-combat route. I mean, you can end up killing as many as like, I don't know, 10 to 13 scavs when you're posted up in that dome. Um, but generally, this is a super passive way to make money, and as a kind of more like a 9 to 5 working person that has like a couple hours to play, and that's the reason I even play PvE in the first place. This is a nice way to make money. The the with the filing cabinets and stuff and safes here, you actually end up getting quite a lot of stuff. A lot of intelligence folders, which are about $500,000. Good way to make money. I have not even done any of the quests on customs yet, and okay, all right. So right here, we're in front of the scav extract. Directly in front of us, over to the side, that's the railway station. Here are the pawn buildings behind me. And because I heard some combat in there, I am going to go and shoot that turret, but I think part of letting PvE do its thing is letting the people spawn in at wherever and have them move in towards the middle of the map, right? Oh, okay. This is a cheeky one here. So use your alt or your crouch, hold crouch, and use mouse wheel. And you can get a nice long sight line over here. Sometimes there's people here, but normally there's not. But it's a good one to check if you want to get maybe an early kill that's pretty protected. All right, let's go over here. This area right here oftentimes has a lot of ammo. I've been finding M56A1, M56, and whatever the red tip version of that is too. Go ahead and loot this case here. Right, we're not really sure about that, but we're not going to take it. I'm usually pretty picky about what the loot is on this run, because we actually will be going and passing a bunch of spots that have valuable loot it's just worth not collecting everything. With these big things right here too, I like to just go ahead and unload the ammo and get a lot more of the space back. And we'll run around the perimeter here. Every once in a while, I'll take a peek back at where I think the action is. Right? Normally I would have that on a single shot there, but I didn't want to lose that opportunity, so just kept shooting. Hopefully we took that guy down. We'll see. I'm going to take the opportunity to reload the mags here before we make our way along the side. This is kind of risky because I have given away my position here. But I do know that there's maybe some people here in the building, so first off, we'll just go destroy that, and then we'll try and hit all the windows. Right, just unload the whole mag, and we'll keep on running around the site. In the past, in PvP Tarkov, shooting that gun is definitely a call to attention, and you might just get sniped. But because we're in PvE, right, nobody's going to be up here. Nobody's up in the dome ever at all. I've maybe seen one scab right here where we're running through, and the scab is always like a DC'd player. It's just like standing there, not doing anything. As we run here too, you see like you have no line of sight. These are the areas where I like to just gather stam, take a peek in the building, and then move to the next place where we can go. Right. These are all like bad player strats, so if you're Chad, you know, this is not to... Whoa! Okay. Oh my gosh, and I have no... that's one of the first times I think I've ever encountered somebody. We'll go full auto. We'll take a run. Oh my god, that's the first time that's ever happened. Holy cow. Okay. As we can see, the AI has definitely... Oh my god. That was almost like actual full bad. For the stomach. And this is very interesting because normally I would not be running out of health. I actually would normally not ever be encountering anybody right here. We'll get as much health here as we can, and then hopefully he's got some heals on him. No heals, no heals. Oh, thank God. And let's get on out of here. back to the next safe spot. So that rock like that we just ran to, that's why we go there, is because it's a little bit of a respite. We'll keep going. Well, normally, like, you wouldn't actually end up running into anybody. We have done this about a couple of minutes ago. So this is one of the first pieces, KPRL. You get the nice XP for opening that. And hopefully here is where we start making some money. Right, perfect. Let's save here. And then after this, we'll go behind this. That one does not have a key. And I don't even open like those other weapon areas just because it's not really worth it. I do close this because I one time had a scav run up here while I was looting. Did not get any with heal off here, and now we got this great rack of storage cabinets here. This is a place where I have found intelligence before, light bulbs. There are a lot of pieces that you can check out inside of this. So we'll go through the whole thing. A little bit boring, but you'll see that we'll actually end up getting some good loot from this, hopefully. Right, so far a little bit of a lackluster on here. But we're still making some good money. I mean, between the run that we just did there, getting that guy, we got good XP, got a nice gun with a suppressor on it. I found graphics cards in here at times before too. Let's see what this is. CPU fan, caps, all like pretty decent things. Then over to our side here, there's sometimes a crate here. There's sometimes a crate there, and there's sometimes one right there. Not right now. And then we'll go over here. Sometimes this barrel has things on it, that blue barrel. Sometimes right here there's a bag, and another one somewhere on these chairs. Now, because the AI has been getting a little more aggressive, I like to close the door. Oop. And then I'll just go check back here. Sometimes there's M cable on the ground and some stuff right here on the crates there. Keep going up. We'll go to the second floor. 2 of these keys are on the second floor, which these rooms would never be accessible without keys. So if you were actually doing this in PvP, this floor actually might be the safest inside this room. I always like to check like the couch there and the chair seat. See if we pull anything good out of this. Spark plug. And then after this, we're gonna go hit one more down the hall. And then after that, right, we'll have done so much stuff. And these bulbs, right, these lamps, the white lamps at the beginning of a wipe, those were going for like $350. So you can actually make some good money if you're kind of upgrade your hideout as fast. But these are also big pieces of a hideout. There we go. There's some more intelligence. We have automatically made a $500,000 in this raid just because of that right there. Right, G-phone. This last one. And so I'd say so far I probably got maybe just under $1 million worth of stuff right now. I don't know how much that suppressor is. So here, check this rack. There's a tool thing right there sometimes. There's one here as well as this rack. A lot of tool stuff, tons of relays. Right. These lamps are, oh my gosh. If this was like a week ago, we'd have well more than $1 million. Check this last one here. All right. I'm just taking hideout stuff right now, but you guys can obviously see what I'm doing. So we'll go to this very last floor here. Door open. Leave the room to the side. Sometimes there's stuff right there on that pallet. Crate spawn there, here, and right there. There aren't any. And then oftentimes there's a lot of ammo right here and weapons parts right there. Nothing there. And lastly, I'd like to check in here. This has tools on it a lot. Look at these last 2 bags in here. So, bag. And just there. Nice. All right. Some loot. And just because sometimes the AI comes up here, I do like to make it harder possible for them. So I close the doors, run up here, skip that door, go to this one, close it as well. I have one time had a scav come up actually in here after I was doing my thing. It looks like some action has happened here. So once we get up into the dome, How to stand? I don't know why my he's down. I don't know why my guy is like shaking so bad. So one thing I do like to do, so when I am reloading and loading magazines, I just drop back down of sight from anything. That kind of lets me do my thing. I don't know why my guy's like stuttering, shaking. Seems like shit. But just in case after this, Chichanka, water, and then we'll be ready to just absolutely pop off on this. Full stats again. Reload. Load the old mag. And we'll go back and tee off. So once we're up here too, these zones right here, the courtyards of these areas tend to have the most traffic. So we're standing here. Oh. This area right here, this is a super populated area. And then as well, the dirt roads in the back that kind of lead to here. If we're gonna go a little bit deeper in this area, sometimes this ridge, this is where the guards hang out in Reshala. And the rest of the time it's usually between this door, that door, this one. So the 3 doors over in the pawn buildings, and then these guys over here. And by the time I've kind of made it to this point after looting and whatnot, it's let's see how much time we got. We got 23 minutes here. So we could really just be absolutely chilling. Most of the time I'm sitting here and I'm like watching a stream on the second monitor, and I'm not actually even listening to the game sound here. Just looking for fools like this. I have no idea why this is shaking so much. Oh, maybe it's because my guy's got a broken. Let's go back down here. We'll reload. Take a look. Yeah, that's why. Okay. Let's use the surge kit here. Yeah, this is interesting. I actually haven't seen like the effect of having one broken arm. I wonder if between like the left and right arm they have different effects. Let's see. Alright. Do that at the same time. And now we should be able to aim. Go back up here, and that's the door that they come from sometimes. There we go. All right, there we go. That's so much easier when you don't have a right hand. But yeah, you can kind of see that we're just chilling up here. There is basically no immediate threat to us. We just get to kind of pick people off from up here. For the case of this video, I'll probably not end up sitting up here this whole time. And maybe wait for one more kill, but you guys kind of get the idea. So right here in this courtyard, a lot of traffic. I'd say 80% of the traffic happens there. I'd say maybe 7.5% of the traffic happens out here, and sometimes even in this tower. Let's get you over here. That tower right there. Sometimes people sit in it, very corner there. Never seen scav in any of the other towers. I'm getting pressed by somebody. Those guys are usually... Okay, right. And sometimes you get some scavs that kind of sneak up, try and press you. Since the AI has been getting better, that stuff's been definitely getting a little more annoying. But you're still pretty safe up here, and that's, again, like, that's why I wear that face shield. If I was just not paying attention and I just got doinked, that would be really sad. But having that level of deflection and protection is always good. So yeah, as you can see, 1, 2, a lot of people by this blue container oftentimes. Kind of this corner right here, the doors over there. That's usually where you're gonna see most of the stuff. I am just gonna run out of this raid because we're looted up and I don't need to sit here in a video and be killing people for another 20 minutes. So as I leave, I switch into my full auto. And I do have the Red Rebel extract, right? If you can just spend like whatever it is, the million to get that and paracord, you can get out, and this is the chillest extract. If not, we go over here. You would use this door to run down to D2. Obviously, part of the D2 thing is having to go down, hit the power to extract on D2. So you'll have to make that run, but it's actually not that bad. And if you're really, like, you don't have a backpack, you're just doing runs with like a tack rig or something, you can go escape at the sewer manhole right there. And everything on this side of the fence generally just tends to be super relaxed. Nobody's coming up here. obviously listen, but I think I've done this run probably 40 times and only had somebody come there. So hopefully this guys helps you understand and actually get a bunch of money doing this. I will go back and sell all my stuff and kind of show you how much I made. But somewhere between half a million and a million rubles for one run. Um, did have some combat. I mean, look at this XP. This is crazy XP for just chilling, right? Ooh, oh my god. So that rocket or the grenade launcher turret thing, it looks like I killed almost the whole lobby right there while I was doing that. So that's why we're absolutely getting some crazy XP here. All right, do that. And let's go over to sell stuff. Hang tight, guys. Maybe I'll edit this out. We'll see. Okay. So you see if we go down here, like all stuff up here so you guys can see what I'm selling. So I'll just sell the stuff that I have here that I'm not going to keep, which I need all these bulbs right now, which those are pretty big. But let's just go look here. Intelligence, sell that for 460. Right. The diary and the SMT. If we go over to Peacekeeper, he'll take a lot of that stuff. So 460 plus 700 bucks. And then I'll just take all this and I'll sell it all. I do need actually these M parts, but let's take the rest of this. The screws. Right, good amount of stuff. We got a roller. Parts I need that. And let's just go and sell these to the traders. Right, that's a nice scope. I could probably actually sell that for more, barely more. So we'll go ahead and sell that. Here we go. Right. Boom, boom. So a little over a half a mil. Didn't even sell this gun. Probably could do that too. 600 something K. Go. Just go sell the rest of this, but you guys kind of get the idea here. Ooh, we're not selling that. So it went up about 750, super chill run. Yeah, get those keys that I mentioned before, and hopefully you'll be making some good money. As you can see, I've only been doing that stuff. If we go look at tasks, I still have like the regular tasks on customs, and I haven't done any woods, nothing on lighthouse. I started some stuff on interchange, but I've just been getting these levels here. I'm a little over level 2 from just basically doing that run. Having time, so that's a pretty good run for y'all that aren't trying to get smoked. Have 2 or 3 runs at the end of the day. So hopefully y'all enjoyed that, and see you later. Peace.